So I'm sitting here laughing at myself because I'm trying to think about what I could do a video on, to talk about. And it's funny because I do a lot of videos about like relationship um, tips and things like that. And like I've been really stuck on communication a lot here lately. And I've been reading this book by Dr. John Gray. It's very good. I haven't been reading it. I shouldn't say reading it. I've been listening to it because, like, on my way to work and on my way home every day. So, but it's funny in a sense because from what I'm learning, women like to talk. When women are emotional, when they're stressed, when they want to like relax, they want to talk. Like that's what we like to do. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, well, I wonder why this is why I do these videos. I feel like I'm talking, even though I feel like I'm talking to somebody. But then again, am I talking to myself? Like I don't. It's funny because I do like to open up and talk, and I think, and it makes so much sense. That's why I like doing these videos a lot because not only am I hoping that I'm helping somebody, but I'm talking. Like, I like to talk. Women like to be heard. We like to talk. We don't, and that's kind of what I wanted to do the video on is understanding one another when it comes to men and women and what I've been learning. Um, I guess guys, the way if there's men that watch these videos, um, a way to kind of like compare that, a woman needing to just talk to release, um, would be equivalent to a man going into his like man cave or wanting to be alone and wanting to process on his own and figure things out. That is so important for a man to do, just like talking is important for a woman to do. And now where there's conflict is oftentimes because of the contrast of those two. When a woman is feeling overwhelmed or emotional or stressed, she wants to talk. And that's why a lot of women, like friends, they just sit and they just talk and they feel better afterwards. Like, I just went out with a friend I haven't seen. Gosh, we figured it's been about a year that we haven't seen each other, and it felt great just to sit and talk to her, like, and catch up. Now, before that, I was like super emotional and just had been stressful week, been tired. But we were just sitting there talking, and now I feel better. And women like to talk. And when I'm saying that, I'm saying we just, it doesn't mean that we're upset at our partner. It doesn't mean that we necessarily need our partner to try to fix anything. Um, Even though we're stressed, it doesn't mean that it's our partner's fault. It doesn't mean that our partner has to come up with a solution to fix whatever's going on. Women, just like men, need to go and be alone and process and figure things out on their own. Women have to talk. Um, and so I hope that makes sense. And ladies, when men, and I'm going to explain the conflict here in a minute, but when men feel overwhelmed, stressed, need to unwind, a lot of times they want to be left alone. They need time. They need not necessarily space, but they need to regroup and be alone. Um, so, and I think the conflict in this a lot of times is women automatically think when a man like pulls away or needs to be alone that she's done something wrong, and she wants to help him, to nurture him, to care about him, to when that's just the opposite of what he needs. Just like a man, when a woman starts talking about her issues and her stress and this and that, A man thinks it's about him. We tend to take things personally, because we do just the opposite to release, to relax, to figure things out. So I think the conflict in where the misunderstanding is a lot of times we don't communicate that to our partner. Like a woman, she come home from work and just let out a big sigh and say, it's been such a stressful day, and this doesn't go right, and this didn't go right, and this didn't go right, and automatically her partner is going to feel like either it's his fault or it's something that he needs to try to fix for her. That's not the case, guys. She just wants you to listen. The only thing you really have to say is like, okay, yeah. And then when she's done, maybe, how do you feel? Like, how are you feeling? How, give her a hug. And that's it. She's going to be happy. That's what she needs. And for a man, communicate. I just need some time to think. I need, a little bit to kind of unwind. And, that's all you have to communicate, so that you can unwind and think. And the reason why it's such a misunderstanding, I think, is because when a woman does that, she's put her guard up. Like, when a woman kind of retreats and isolates, and she'll shut down or she'll get quiet. For a man, he thinks that could be normal. For a woman, that means that she's not feeling heard, or maybe there's a misunderstanding, or there was some kind of miscommunication. And, I guess, in a lot of ways, this is where I've always kind of, because I've known that men need space. So I'm learning, it's important to communicate that, because if you don't, then you send mixed signals that it could be a lot of things. It could be, especially when you're dating somebody, it could be just like, something was said, something was misunderstood, something was, something hurt somebody's feelings. And if that's not communicated, then it kind of leaves people that know men need space, it kind of leaves them in the dark. Like, is this a time where this, or a significant other needs time alone, or did I say something, so it's so important. I said that all to say it's really important to communicate that. So I'll just kind of go over. So men need time to process and think. And women need to talk and to vent. So anyway, I hope that made sense. And it's a really good book. I highly recommend it. It's teaching me a lot. And just applying it and having understanding of it, of what he's saying. It helps me to put myself in other people's shoes and to communicate properly how I'm feeling or what I need. And for many of us, it's been a struggle. That's been a struggle. For me, it's been a struggle. So, well, it felt really good to be able to talk and to kind of share my heart. It's important for women to talk. So, just like it's important to a man for her to be happy, or it's important for her to be understood and to appreciate, and that's a whole other video. I'm just going to stop right there. So it'll be more about what men need, and I can't wait to keep talking and learning more about the dynamics between men and women and their communication. And anyway, have a good night.